Good morning. I wanted to read you a story called The 14 Mice and the Spring Meadow Picnic. There's all kinds of mice, and here's some more on the back. There's a mouse there with glasses on. Can you see that? The 14 Mice and the Spring Meadow Picnic. Here we go. I love you. The hollow tree where the wood mouse family lived bustled with excitement. Papa had decided that today was warm enough for the first picnic of spring in Dandelion Field. See all those little teeny mice down there? That's a big tree. They live in a great big tree, don't they? The whole family had been up since dawn. Mama and Grandpa had cooked sweet rice dumplings and filled flasks with lemonade. Petunia helped Papa and Grandpa wrap the dumplings in soft leaves. That is a busy house. Can you see that? Carrying backpacks and baskets filled with good things to eat, the wood mice set off through the forest. High up in the trees, a mother bird fed her new babies, while the papa bird scolded the mice below. There they go. They're off to have their picnic. The unfolding ferns were a sure sign of spring. Walnut piped a merry tune on his flute for the wood mice on parade as the rays of the warm sun dappled their way. Look at them go, and they just all spread out. You see? Fern leaves are starting. That's what's happening up here in Upper Michigan. Ferns are starting to come out, and things are starting to wake up after the long, cold winter. The forest was filled with the fragrance of the early spring flowers. Iris found wood violets, tiny and sweet-scented. The boys were too busy with their game of hide-and-seek to look for flowers. Oh, can you see all the flowers out there, guys? You see them up here hanging? And you see the violets over here? But the boys were busy. They were playing, weren't they? They were being boys. Then, quite suddenly, the trees ended. Ahead of them stretched the high meadow, covered by the bright blue sky. Chestnut climbed a tree to see if he could see Dandelion Field, but the high meadow seemed to stretch out forever. There they are. See the mice up in the trees? They're trying to see over the... When you're a little tiny mouse, a high meadow would seem like a long, long ways to go, wouldn't it? Sure it would. Let's hurry, cried the little mice as they bounced like springs over the soft carpet of meadow flowers. Watch where you land, called Papa. There are nests underfoot. What do you think he meant by there were nests underfoot? Who had nests? Do you see the butterfly, guys? A fat old toad blinked slowly as the wood mice passed by. He seemed very large, worried some of the little ones. A butterfly fluttered to rest on Petunia's ear. Can you see the fat old toad in there? He'd be kind of scary to tiny little mice, wouldn't he? Yeah. They got a little tiny bit worried, didn't they? Toads they don't eat mice. What do toads eat, kids? They eat flies and bugs and stuff, don't they? Yeah. What's that? Petunia tugged at Grandpa. Swirling like snakes, toad eggs floated in the brook. The braver mice tiptoed closer to see, but the others kept their distance. Yep, toads lay their eggs in the water. Can you see them down here? Like floating in the water like strings? It's an adventure. Snails glanced up from their leafy lunch at the parade of wood mice. When will it be time for our lunch? Asked Peanut. Soon, soon, chuckled Grandpa. Oh, look at that. They've all got something. What are they walking through? Do you guys know what snake grass looks like? See what they're walking through? And then do you see over here the snails? Do you see that one there? They eat leaves, don't they? At the brook, a log served as a bridge for the forest animals, but the frogs didn't need a bridge. They just jumped over the brook. Hickory and Pecan jumped too. Be careful, begged Daisy from the bridge as Chestnut made his daring leap. They were having kind of fun, a lot of fun, aren't they? Did you ever go to the pond and play? And look around and see do you see the little frogs down here? And they can just jump high as they want, can't they? Way high. Oops, kersplash! Hickory pulled a dripping cashew out of the water as their brothers laughed merrily. Everyone falls in the first time they jump, soothed Hickory. Somebody didn't make it, did they? You see him on the bridge back there? Wouldn't you rather walk the bridge? No, I'll bet some of you boys would rather just jump and see if you can make it. Then if you land in the water, no big deal. The parade continued, then suddenly Daisy cried, "Look!" The tiny white parachutes floating on the breeze told the wood mice they were nearing Dandelion Field. So what were the tiny white parachutes? Do you guys ever see dandelions when they go to seed? And when they go to seed, the seeds look like tiny white parachutes, don't they? And they float through the air real soft, and then they land. If you picked them up and blown on them, and they blow and they fly everywhere. Picnic time at long last. The rice dumplings were delicious. And as for dessert, a surprise of sweet wrinkled raisins, all washed down with tart lemonade. That was one good lunch, wasn't it? And look at the adventures they had along the way. If you're a tiny mouse, you don't need a lot to fill you up, do you? Doesn't take much. Do you like raisins? I love raisins. Watched by their meadow friends, they joined hands for a circle game. What a wonderful finish to the best spring picnic ever. The wood mouse family was happy as they headed for home. They knew that this picnic was just the beginning. Here they go. They walked all that way so they could get to the Dandelion Field and have their picnic. And now they got to walk all the way home. And that's the end. I love you very much. That's the story of the 14 forest mice and the spring meadow picnic. Have a great day. Bye.